Let's get more on the coming inauguration ceremonies. Boris Epshteyn is Communications Director for the Presidential Inauguration Committee. He joins us live from Washington. Boris, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
We're obviously talking about security here and the Secret Service and the efforts underway. What about the logistics overall? What can you shed light on for us tonight?
Well, the Joint Task Force, the JTF, which the Secret Service is part of, and as well as other agencies, has played a great role and have designated it as a national special security event. So the logistics are fully in place for as many Americans as wish to come and join and be with us as we celebrate this peaceful transfer of partisan power.
Yeah, so Boris, do you have any sense, can you have any sense of how many people are going to show up?
So we're looking at this as a two-day event, really. So you start on Thursday with the laying of the wreath at Arlington Cemetery, and then paying homage and honoring those who've given the ultimate sacrifice for our democracy. And then you go to two public events, Voices of the People, to Make America Great Again celebration, and then, of course, on through the Friday events, culminating at noon as far as the swearing in and then the parade. For all those events, we expect over 1 million people in Washington, D.C., and we're calling on all Americans to come and unite with us and be here with us as we witness history together.
You know, Boris, there's been some criticism that the inaugural committee has not been able to secure entertainment, and there's been back and forth about different performers who've said they're not going to come, or they're going to come, then they're not going to come. Where are you on this?
Well, just today we put out some great information. Toby Keith, Lee Greenwood, Three Doors Down, among others, are going to be performing at the Make America Great Again celebration. And very importantly, the President-elect Donald J. Trump will be making remarks there at the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. You know what, Brett? It's not about the celebrities. It's not about the entertainment. It's about the American people. And that's who won this election on November 8th, the wee hours of November 9th. It's the American people. That's what the Trump movement is all about, bringing the people together in this country and united, marching forward and truly making America great again. It's not a slogan. It's a plan of what we're going to do past January 20th.
You make an interesting point about how unique he was as a candidate and obviously unique as president-elect, and this event will likely be unique. How so? Just by what's said and what's talked about, or will it look different and feel different than inaugurations in the past?
There will be a lot of the historical, traditional hallmarks of inaugurations. So Blair House, the church service at St. John's, of course the swearing in. But there are also differences that Make America Great Again celebration I mentioned. That's something that's unprecedented, and it's going to be really, truly wonderful. And you'll see so many technical specifics in it that have never been seen before, and that speech by the remarks by the president-elect. And then on inaugural day, the parade, for example. In 1953, the parade was as long as 4.5 hours. Just in the past several inaugurations, it's been a long parade. This time it'll be a shorter parade. Representative, diverse, over 8,000 participants from 40 groups, but nevertheless, a shorter parade. Why? Because this president-elect is ready to get to work. And you've seen that with OneWeb, with Sprint, Carrier, Ford. He wants to go to work for the American people. And then, in that same vein, the balls. In 2009, there were 10 inaugural balls for President Obama. This time, there will be 3. 2 official inaugural balls and 1 ball saluting the armed forces, continuing the tradition of the Commander-in-Chief ball, but also saluting those first responders, Brett. And that's, again, in addition this year, saluting the EMTs, the firemen, firewomen, and the police who save American lives every day throughout our country.
Yeah. Boris, we appreciate you coming in.
Of course.